everyone, coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Royal Rumble. Predict the outcome for Royal Rumble. Our special, like we said, the WWE Royal Rumble is tonight with a whole bunch of Royal Rumble implications, including the infamous 30-man and 30-woman Royal Rumble Battle Royal Rumble match. Well, it's like a Battle Royal, but it's the same thing. But these two Royal Rumble matches will who's going to WrestleMania to probably perhaps challenge one of these two champions, as they also have a Royal Rumble matches as well in their championship defenses. We'll get to that. And we know that Mickie James is representing Impact Wrestling, coming to the Forbidden Door for WWE doing their Royal Rumble. With anybody else from outside WWE or who hasn't been in WWE in a long time, show up tonight's event and make a D impact to lay their claim to being a Royal Rumble winner and headlining the main event in one of these day one or day two of the stupendous WrestleMania. We'll get to that. So the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Royal Rumble Predict the Outcome special, and it starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this special edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents Predict the Outcome for WWE Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble comes to you tonight from St. Louis, the America Dome in St. Louis. The last time they had an event like that was way back in when WCW did, but WWE is going to fill that seat and fill the house with the Royal Rumble. Well, we got a lot of matches and stuff we want you to look forward to. But first things first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. What a Pro Wrestling Show we have for you. We are live and indeed. What a show we have. We're going to talk about the WWE Royal Rumble premium event or whatever WWE wants to call it. That's their version. This event comes to you live from St. Louis with 3 championship matches, 3 world championship matches, a mixed tag team match, a grudge match we want to call it, and the 2 Royal Rumble matches, the specific Royal Rumble matches. Let's get started with what everybody's wanting to talk about. We're going to talk about Becky Lynch. Do we got her? Yeah, we had her. We had we're going to talk about Becky Lynch versus Dewdrop. Now we know Becky Lynch and Dewdrop will battle at Royal Rumble 1-on-1 right here. Becky Lynch and Dewdrop right here. Dewdrop earned her match by defeating Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan to her opportunity after Becky Lynch didn't want to face either Bianca or Liv. So I think Becky put a rock in a hard place in herself by allowing Dewdrop to get the win, and Becky Lynch tried to slap Dewdrop out of nowhere, causing Dewdrop to not get the win. No, Becky Lynch wants that match against Ronda. We don't know yet what's going on with that, but you can tell right here Bianca Belair laid out. Becky did not want a match against Bianca, but she chose to have a match. She inadvertently put the match on Dewdrop, so Dewdrop could get the match rather than Bianca and Liv. Now we know Becky Lynch has been fearful of Dewdrop because of Dewdrop's size, but don't let the champ fool you. The champion always has something up her sleeve. So I look for Becky Lynch to win her match over Dewdrop and retain her Raw Women's Championship. And she is the only smart champion to me that didn't end the Royal Rumble. And we'll get to Charlotte Flair later on why Charlotte should have just set this one out rather than wanting to compete in the Royal Rumble match. I mean, Charlotte theory is a little bit different, but I think Charlotte I got my own theory on why Charlotte didn't want to sit out. But Becky Lynch will win over Dewdrop, and she would just sit back and wait and see who is going to win that Royal Rumble match. And speaking of the Royal Rumble match, let's get to the women Royal Rumble match. The women Royal Rumble match right here. All these lovely, beautiful, bodacious women competing into the historic Royal Rumble match tonight. Right here, who we see? We see new faces, old faces. We see Hall of Famers. We see Hall of Famers such as the Bella Twins, Lita. They're entering the Royal Rumble. We see Kelly, Impact Women's Champion, Knockouts Champion, World Champion, like she like to call herself. Mickey James entering the Royal Rumble. Um, we see Summer Rae entering the Royal Rumble. Bianca Belair, Carmella, and Queen Zelina, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, have entered the gauntlet, as well as Women's SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, Naomi, with its Naomi did pretty well against Sonya Deville last night. Nikki Ash for her issues with Rhea Ripley, Natalya with her issues with Aaliyah. Sasha Banks returned out of nowhere last night. I think they should save that one. But this Royal Rumble match is getting the gauntlet is getting bigger and bigger. We're hearing reports that maybe some familiar faces that might enter the Royal Rumble. We're hearing that Melina, the lovely Melina, could enter the Royal Rumble. They're saying they seen a sighting of her in St. Louis. They saying as well as Paige could return at the Royal Rumble. If Paige come back, oh man, Paige come back and goes, you know what? But this Royal Rumble match for the women, it's a gambit. A lot of people are talking about Ronda Rousey may enter the Royal Rumble and challenge either Charlotte or Becky. I got my money on her going against Becky. But, you know, Charlotte Flair, we talked about that she has been battling all these competitors. I'm surprised she ain't going against Naomi for a championship defense. You know, I would think that would have been the obvious choice. Naomi would have kept on going and beat Sonya Deville to get a shot at Charlotte's women's title at the Royal Rumble. That would have made more sense. But, you know, to each his own. But Charlotte wants to compete in the women's Royal Rumble. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just like, you know, to me, hey, Charlotte, you the champion. People gunning for you. Then you mean you want to enter the Royal? I mean, it has been done before with Brock Lesnar trying to enter the Royal Rumble, and he successfully failed. And Drew McIntyre kicked him out of the Royal Rumble, thus starting their feud. And Drew, it made it start out of Drew winning the Royal Rumble and challenging Brock Lesnar for the WWE title. I don't get why Charlotte want to do that, but okay, to each his own. Maybe it might start a program. But Charlotte wants to enter, as well as the problems as well on Raw with Nikki Ash and Rhea Ripley has not been repaired. I mean, this Royal Rumble is getting more exciting, and you got Sonya Deville and Naomi, who had to settle their issues last night on SmackDown when Sonya Deville lost to Naomi after it's been boiling for months. That we still don't know why Sonya Deville don't like Naomi. I think Naomi got something got, I guess she got more charisma than Sonya Deville, and Sonya Deville don't like that. You know, it's natural sometimes when people do. But Naomi got her comeuppance and won her match over Sonya Deville last night on SmackDown. And Sonya Deville decided she wanted to enter herself in the Royal Rumble, which, all right, good luck. Just to each his own. +2. Natalya and Aaliyah. Aaliyah won over Natalya, pinning Natalya in under 3 seconds. 3 seconds. As well as Lita coming back. She want to make a run back at the women's title. So it's a lot of women trying to want to prove themselves at the Royal Rumble. She went in and took a shot at Charlotte. like everybody does. So look for all this action and stuff coming up at the Royal Rumble. A lot of people are saying who's gonna win it. My point is I believe Ronda Rousey will win the women's Royal Rumble and go against Becky Lynch at WrestleMania at night one for the women's Raw Women's Championship. That's what I believe. So hey, to each his own. I can see it now and stuff. You can see it. Also, too, speaking of Royal Rumblings, look for a mixed tag team match as well. We talked about the Edge and his wife, Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon. Radar superstar Edge and Beth Phoenix, husband and wife, take on the husband-wife duo of the It couple, The Miz and Maurice. This has been going on for weeks. After Edge made a return and called out Miz trying to be a second rate of him and everything he does and stuff. Well, we know it all culminated at day one when Edge won, but at this event right here, Edge, Maurice and Miz was supposed to renew their wedding vows until this happened. The Edge doused all that blood into them and stuff. The blood got doused into Miz and Maurice at the Edge was trying to trying to infiltrate Miz and Maurice's wedding and trying to make it seem like Miz and Maurice didn't know what they was doing and stuff. But Miz and Maurice held pure disdain, hatred for Edge. Edge had a pure disdain, hatred. But Edge did the ultimate thing by giving them a bloodbath for their troubles and stuff. And tonight at the Royal Rumble, we see the grit couple. We see the grit couple if we can find it. We see Edge. We see the grit couple of Edge and Beth Phoenix take on the It couple of Miz and Maurice. What a match that's going to be, 1-on-1. So we're going to see. Look for Edge and Beth Phoenix to get the win over Miz and Maurice. Miz and Maurice be packing home. Edge looking forward to another match at WrestleMania. We don't know who, but it's going to be good. All right. Another match that a lot of people are talking about is this one. The Universal Championship match between Roman Reigns, the champion, defends his championship against former Shield teammate and brethren Seth Rollins. Now we know Roman and Seth Rollins has a history together. It goes way back to the Shield days. Now these two men want to prove who's the best. Now we know that the Usos won't be at ringside, so don't look for the Usos to come out there and help them with their troubles and stuff on what's going on with that. Like I said, it's hard to tell who's gonna win because when you have Roman Reigns, who's been doing a phenomenal job as on the top as being the WWE champion, being the Universal champion, and staking his claim on SmackDown. You got the one that is it lurking, him and Brock Lesnar, the WWE champion. Will they be fighting sometime in the near future? It's only a possibility going on with that. Will they be fighting at WrestleMania and stuff? We'll talk about Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley later in this dream match and stuff. A lot going on with that. But right here, Roman and Seth go way back. And you go way back as Steve's, but now these two men will fight. We know that it was kind of harsh what Seth said last night, saying that Roman had a vacation, third day vacation. He was talking about the wellness policy, as well as Roman could have went in on Seth and saying, and they've been jabbing at each other, saying if he run in the main event with somebody, he'll main event with his wife. So it's a lot of animosity and emotion. Even Roman said that he wouldn't forgive Seth what Seth had done when Seth was the one that broke up the Shield and wanted to go solo and become the star he was made to be. Roman became a star. I think Roman became a star that WWE wanted in the first place. They wanted to put him as the prototype star, like he was next in line. It's John Cena, like he is, but he's hated more, and I think fans resented that he was in the Shield in design by WWE, and he wasn't. He didn't star in the Indies like Self or you know, Dean Ambrose stuff. But like I said, it's a lot going on. Look for Roman Reigns to win retain his Universal Championship, win and defeat Seth, and go on to future and better things. That could be future and better things. Could be Brock Lesnar in the near future. Also, too, we talk about the 30-man Royal Rumble match. 30 men compete for an opportunity of a lifetime to headline WrestleMania. Now, we talk for the women too. Now, this is what right here. This is we're doing a game, a drinking game or whatever you want to call it. That for every elimination, you get one sip down your drink, heel turn, face turn, debut or return. I don't know what that means, but hey, it down all the alcohol you can find. Reigns wins the Rumble. Now, it's been going on for months and stuff, but this is what a lot of people got right here. Um, the drinking game. So hey, yeah, what it is. But speaking of that, a lot of Royal Rumbles going on. Sheamus, who won the Royal Rumble a mere 10 years ago, um, in St. Louis, can he do it again 10 years later? Only time will tell. Sheamus, we know Ricochet. We know Sami Zayn, who's down on his back. He's been having issues with I guess starts Johnny Knoxville. Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn has been going at each other, and we'll see Sami Zayn. Could this happen tonight? Could this be a possibility that um, Johnny Knoxville throw Sami Zayn over the top rope, both feet hit the floor, must be eliminated to be touched the ground? What we see on Los Lotharios make their debut, their Royal Rumble debut as well. So a lot of people are making their Royal Rumble debuts and returns. We know that Kevin Owens will enter the Royal Rumble. A lot of people, including WrestleMania, saying that Kevin Owens could win and challenge Seth Rollins. They think Seth Rollins is going to be the Universal Champion. I don't think so. Kevin Owens lay his claim tonight. We'll see. As well as the Mysterios the Mysterios are in the Royal Rumble match. Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler are. The Street Profits are. I know this past week on Raw they was playing on Royal Rumble peekaboo, like throwing each other over the top rope, trying to get that practice in. Then we know Kofi Kingston. He's been the master of Royal Rumbles with innovation and stuff to stay in the match. If we get eliminated, he stays in it. So could we see a new innovation tonight as well? No Madman Moss. We can see a lot going on tonight. We know that Otis and Chad Gable could be in the Royal Rumble, so it's a possibility. Now, the big man almost could be in it. Him, AJ Styles, them two could wreak havoc. Edge could possibly be in the Royal Rumble. You never know. Now we heard some new rumor names that could be in the Royal Rumble. We heard that Shane McMahon may be appearing in the Royal Rumble for what? I don't know. The Olympic gold medalist, former WWE champion Kurt Angle could be in the Royal Rumble. staking his claim into the Royal Rumble match. So a lot of rumor reports and stuff. The Street Profits are in the Royal Rumble match. Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, um, AJ Styles in it. Now I don't know the Miz in it, but I won't be shocked or surprised if he does be in it. So there's a lot of names. Big E could be in it. So this is a lot of people right here. Now we know this is the one of the current lineups right now. Madcap Moss, his tag team partner Happy Corbin, the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, the Mysterios, Ray Dominic, Sami Zayn, Big E, AJ Styles, Sheamus, three former WWE champions, and Mysterio as well, and Kofi. So that's 5 former WWE champions. Johnny Knoxville, celebrity entrant into the men's Royal Rumble. This is Austin Theory, the star tomorrow. Well, we just saw Randy Orton, Riddle, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest, the US Champion, Rick Boogs, Shinsuke Nakamura, the Intercontinental Champion, Ricochet. A lot of people are in this Royal Rumble match. Who else will be in it? We just have to wait and find out. Like I said, I think the winner is going to be Brock Lesnar because I'll tell you why coming up now for the WWE title. Why? Brock Lesnar this is the dream match that everyone's been talking about and everyone thought that never would have happened, will happen tonight at the Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar defends his WWE Championship against Bobby Lashley. This is Brock's first title defense against Lashley ever since Brock won the championship at day 1 in Atlanta on New Year's Day. Brock Lesnar going against Bobby Lashley. This is the match that I'm wanting to see personally. This is the marquee match and stuff, but Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley out there. We know that day 1 they had a physicality match in that fatal 5-way, but they didn't touch that much. Now we see them one-on-one. We know this past week it was a weigh-in as Brock weighed more than Bobby, but Bobby didn't let that sweat him, didn't let that beat him. So like I said, this is the match that everyone wants to see. I'm hoping that Bobby Lashley win. I'm thinking it's gonna be a screw job. Heyman gonna screw Lesnar, and Lesnar gonna lose the title, and Lesnar gonna enter the Royal Rumble and win the thing, and win the thing. Okay, win the thing. Oh well, and punch his ticket to WrestleMania to meet you know who. You know who I'm finna go with. You know he's finna punch his ticket to meet Roman one-on-one at WrestleMania. So these two will meet for the Universal Championship, and Paul Heyman will be in the middle of it once again. So look for Brock Lesnar to win the Royal Rumble and challenge Roman for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. All right. Like I said, don't forget the Royal Rumble is tonight. Tonight on Peacock. Can't miss it. You know what I'm saying? A selling attraction. The match we'll talk about and stuff. A lot of people are going to be there. Johnny Knoxville from Jackass will compete in the Royal Rumble match. Can't wait to see him toss out Sami Zayn once again. A lot Roman's going to retain over Seth Rollins. So look for that. A lot going on. Becky's going to retain her title as well. So there's a lot going on. Also, too, these are the rules right here of the Royal Rumble match. Right here, the rules of the Royal Rumble match. 2 superstars will start in the ring. Every 90 seconds, another superstar will enter. Superstars are eliminated by going over the top rope. Both feet must touch the floor to be eliminated. The winner receives a championship match at WrestleMania. This is the match that everyone's been talking about, been glowing about. This is the match right here. Could Sheamus be a 2-time Royal Rumble winner? He won it 10 years ago. Can he do it again? Only time will tell on that. Also, too, in the Women's Royal Rumble, can Natalya win the Women's Royal Rumble? I don't know about that. What's going to be going on when Sonya Deville encounters Naomi once again, as well as an encounter from Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. A lot going on tonight. We'll see tonight at the Royal Rumble, Lashley and Brock Lesnar. That's going to be the selling point right there. I can see it right there. But we'll lead you with the Royal Rumble cover art. So for me being Kendrick Dick saying so long, we'll see you next time. And see you next week for another edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll see you tonight at the Royal Rumble. See you later.